back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to achieve the perfect wash and go. But before we get into this video, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, be sure to hit the bell so that whenever I post new videos, you get those notifications. And yeah, let's just get right into this. So I did a poll on Instagram asking you guys if you would be interested in a video on how to achieve the perfect wash and go, and I think it was like over 100 votes where you guys said yes, and then the other few you were like you're waiting on it a long time. And so I'm here today to tell you how I get my perfect wash and go, and then maybe you can apply these steps to your routine and hopefully they help you to achieve a really bomb wash and go. Now, first things first, you want to use your notes on your phone because you want to like take down some notes, but if you could remember this in your brain, then it really is you. So yeah, the first thing first is my wash and goes I always do on freshly washed hair. Now, I'm not really a fan of doing a wash and go on dirty hair, and that's just because, you know, I have dandruff and I just don't think it's cute for you to be looking at my scalp and seeing dandruff. Like, personally, it's a no for me with that. So my wash and goes are always done on fresh wash hair, and I think a really good wash day routine is like a major key in achieving a bomb wash and go. And when I say a really good wash day routine, I'm meaning you're washing your hair, you may be doing a pre-poo before, you may be doing a hot oil treatment, you may be doing a deep condition, you're doing something other than just a shampoo and conditioner. Your curls need some sort of, your curls, kinks, or coils, I'm sorry guys, need some sort of extra TLC in there to help set a really good foundation for your wash and go. And so, I'm sorry I'm sipping a lot guys, I'm kind of like stuffy a bit, but my wash day always includes a deep condition. Sometimes I switch it up and I do like a hot oil treatment, which is far and wide, or I do like a pre-poo every now and then. But my staple is a good deep condition because I feel that it really helps to set a perfect foundation for my wash and go. Now, step 2, after you've already washed your hair, you know, and you did all that extra TLC, you want to line up the perfect products. And so a lot of you guys, well, not a lot of you guys because I don't really know what you like to do, but a lot of people love to do their wash and goes with like a cream and a gel, and I think that that is like one of the most perfect combinations ever because it's just something about a moisturizing cream and then you're sealing it with a gel. And so there are methods you can use. Like, there is the LOC, which is the liquid oil and cream, or there is the LCO, which is the liquid cream and oil, or there is the LOCG, liquid oil cream gel, LCOG, liquid cream oil gel. Those are the methods that I'm familiar with. My method of choice is the LOCG. I do the liquid oil cream and gel pretty much every wash and go. Like, I've done some wash and goes with like mousse and foam wraps and they've been successful, mind you, but my keys, my staples is always a good cream and a good gel. Now, for your liquids, it can either be a leave-in, and if you're going to use a leave-in liquid, it has to be water-based, and so you can use Cream of Nature, they have water-based leave-ins, Janelle Carter Solutions, sorry, not Janelle, Jane Carter Solutions. I've been using their water-based leave-in for so long, like it's a staple of mine. I don't currently have it in stock with me. I don't think I really have any products. Like, I just have Key to Curls. I'm being so biased these days. But yeah, you can use Cream of Nature, you can use Jane Carter. You can also make your own. Like, you could get some, you can put some water in a spray bottle, you could put some aloe juice in there with some oils, and you can create your own leave-in. You know, you could set the foundation for what you want to use on your hair on your wash day. Then another alternative for a liquid, instead of a leave-in, you can always use aloe vera juice, or you can always use water. You could never ever go wrong with H2O. And so Yeah, I mostly always use water or a leave-in. I don't think I've ever used aloe juice as my leave-in for my wash and go. So once you figured out the leave-in that you're going to use, then you then want to go at not once you figured out the leave-in that you want to use, you now want to go ahead and choose your oil of choice. I'm not very particular when it comes to oils. Well, I lie. I don't really like thick oils. I like thin oils for my hair. And so some thin oils of my choice are avocado oil, rice bran oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, apricot oil. Like those are thin, light oils. Oh, vitamin E. I forgot vitamin E. Those are thin light oils that I like to use on my hair. And so if I don't have an oil that I purchased out of the store, like a mixed oil that I purchased out of the store, or like an oil from a hair brand, I just, use the regular basic olive oil or any one of those oils that I listed. Those are your oil options, but I mean, if you're a person who likes thick oils, then go ahead, use the thick oils, use whatever oil that you feel is best for your hair. But once you've selected your oil choice, then that's 2 products down that you've already discovered that you want to use on your wash day. So now you have your leave-in, now you have your oil. Next, you're going to select your cream. Now, your cream, this is where it gets like interesting, because if you select a cream, it doesn't necessarily have to be a butter. You could do a water leave-in, an oil, and then you could do a water as your leave-in, just water only, and then an oil, and then you can do a cream-based leave-in. And so a good cream-based leave-in of choice would be Kita Curls. But there are like tons of cream-based leave-ins out there. You don't have to use my line. You could use whatever line you currently have. If you want to go out there and shop other lines, you can do that. But that is a good alternative to not having to use butters. You can use a cream-based leave-in. However, if you decide to use a water-based leave-in and an oil, if you decide to use, I'm getting so confused. If you decide to use a water-based leave-in with the oil, then you can go ahead and use a butter. Now, I've tried some butters that I actually really like, and my absolute favorite, but this is my favorite butter for a wash and go. It is the Citrus Hair and Body Butter by Eden Body Works Essential. Listen to me, that really gives me a bomb wash and go, and I have the proof. It's on my channel. If you go and look at my summer hair care regimen, I use Eden's Citrus, I don't remember what it's called. It's Eden's Hair and Citrus Body Butter. It's on my channel and it's called Summer Hair Care Regimen. You can actually go and watch it and see how it turned out, see how my wash and go came out. It came out really good. I think that butter is very moisturizing. I think it is perfect for a wash and go once set with a gel. But again, there are so many brands out there with butters that you can just, go crazy shopping and find one that will work for you. And then once you've selected your cream of choice, your butter of choice, now comes to the last part for your product selection, and that is the gel. Now, I'm seeing a lot of wetline extreme tutorials and everybody's using this as their gel of choice. I've never used it, but it's on my must-try list, so I'm definitely going to be trying that gel out. But I've been styling with the regular Eco Styler, and I use Carol Slaughter Pracaxi Nectar Gel, or I whip up my own DIY hair gel, which will be a part of my product line, so I can't say because it is not yet 100% finished and I'm still like tweaking it, so I'm not going to put that out there yet. But yeah, you have gel options. I know some persons aren't really happy with Eco right now, but I mean, as for me, I like Eco. It does irritate my scalp a bit, but it's something that I would rather suffer with just for a little bit, because I know it's going to give me a really good bomb wash and go. But again, you can use your gel of choice. Carol Slaughter Pracaxi Nectar Gel actually does a really good job on a wash and go, to be 100% honest. It's much lighter than Eco, and it won't give you that hole that you're looking for, but it will do a good job on your curls. You can try it or you can not try it and just stick to what you know. It's totally up to you. So yes, that's step 2, selecting your method. I know it was long, but it's very crucial. So you're gonna have to decide whether you're gonna do LOCG or LCOG. If there are any other methods out there that you know of, please comment below, because I don't know everything. Sometimes I only know what I know, or I only know what I'm used to doing. Step 3. Now you're going to decide whether or not you are going to do your wash and go just using your hands, which is what I do most times, or if you're going to use a tool. Tools you can use. You can use 3-row comb. Is that what it's called? I think it's called a 3-row teeth comb, something like that. Found at Sally's Beauty. I've never tried it, but I've seen bloggers use it, and they've really got like great results using the comb. You can just also use a regular fine teeth comb. You can use a wide teeth comb. You can use a tangle teaser, or you can use your Denman brush. And I know so many persons opt for a Denman brush. Me personally, no, it's not my favorite. I've tried it before, and yeah, no. But you can use it if it does do a good job for you and gives you the definition that you desire. But for me, I'm so basic, I'm so simple. I just like using my fingers. It does a good job for me. As you can see, my wash and goes are pretty much always successful just using my fingers, good products, and a good routine. Once you decide if you're going to use your hands or tools, then you know how your wash day is pretty much going to go. So if you use your tools, then that's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't have to tell you like what to do with that. You should figure that out. I mean, you should be able to figure that out. If you use your hands, there are methods that you can use. There are other methods. There are different methods that you can do using your hands. And I'm going to break them down for you right now. I did mention them on my Instagram, and some of you were like, oh, what's this method? What's that method? And so I'm going to show you it right now. You've probably seen it before, but just didn't know that that's what it was. So let's get into the first one, which is the Rake Method. Yay! Which is my all-time favorite. It's the only method I use because, again, it gives me a really good wash and go. And so for the Rake Method, you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to rake the product through your hair like this. And so it's like you're gently detangling, but you're gently working the product in your hair. Of course, you're going to put your hair in sections because that's so crucial. You want to ensure that you do your wash and go in sections just to make sure that each strand of hair gets the product. And so you will put your hair in as much sections as you feel needed and see fit for you. It doesn't have to be 2, could be 3, 4, 6, 8, whatever. Like, as long as you get the desired wash and go that you want, put it in as many sections as needed. So yes, you're going to do the Rake Method, and you're just going to rake the product through your hair. And you will start by, you're just going to rake the product through your hair in the Rake Method. With the shingling method, you're going to take a section of your hair, you're going to break it down smaller like this, and then you're just going to shingle, and you're just going to keep shingling. It's pretty much like coils in a way, but you're not like coiling it so tightly. You're literally just like shingling it loosely to get the curls to spiral through and give more definition. So it's like coils, but you're not coiling it super tight. You're just shingling it loosely to get that spiral going on in your hair. And then the last method is the praying hands, and you pretty much take your product, you rub it in, and you just apply your product onto your hair like that. Now, this probably is my least favorite method just because I don't feel like it's really, I just don't like it. I think that's the case. Like, I just don't like that method. Yeah. Those are the 3 methods that you can use. You can rake it, you can shingle it, or you can do the praying hands. It's totally up to you, and it's totally what works for you and what gives you the desired look that you want. Did I miss anything? After you successfully did all of the sections in your hair using the products in the correct order and using the method that you feel is best for you, then you're just going to ensure that all of the strands of your hair are coated. You're gonna, oh, another important crucial step that I forgot. When doing your wash and go, the closer you get to the top, part your hair in the desired look that you want for your wash and go, so that when it is drying, it is gonna set the way that you want it to look, so you don't have to worry about going back after it's already dry to try and part it like you want to part it while, you know, it's wet and you're actually getting your wash and go together. I think that that is super important, and that it just helps you a lot on for your wash and go, and that you don't have to go back and fill with your curls or do anything. The last crucial step is deciding on whether you're going to let it air dry or whether you are going to diffuse it. Now my personal preference is air drying, just because my hair doesn't take long to dry. In all fairness, it really doesn't take long to dry. Like, I could sit in front of a fan, a stand-up fan, and my hair is gonna start to dry like super quickly. And then personally, I just feel like I get the best results from allowing it to air dry, because it's less manipulation on my hair. Like, I'm not doing so much, like I'm not flipping, diffusing, like I'm not doing all of that. So I feel like I just get the best results when I just don't touch it and I just let it do its thing and sit there and set. But if you have thicker hair and you have to diffuse, go ahead. Like, there's nothing wrong with diffusing at all. Like, you may absolutely get your best results from diffusing. You know, if you have somewhere to go and you don't want to go out with soaking wet hair, because ugh, that is so gross, like who wants to go out with soaking wet hair, then by all means diffuse your hair. But if you have time to just sit there and let it set, you know, and do its thing, then I would opt for air drying. That's just my thing. But again, you don't have to do that. So yeah, guys, these are my steps to a really good wash and go. Yeah, this is it. I hope you found this tutorial a little bit helpful. I didn't really want to write any notes down and study anything to make it sound so robotic. I kind of just wanted to speak from my heart, what I knew, what I know. So I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that you know, kind of got some tips from this and that it's helpful for you. And if you apply any of these steps and they work for you, then just please let me know. Be sure to leave a comment in the comments sections. And this is it, guys. So I really hope that you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.